party political leader. Help me big on the man, the Honorable Lovell.
When I met my onion in the quarter, you was the main leader. That's why I take the bullman from our bishop. You long down your party, show yourself. You could get to one beat or different style. Speed up the rock and spoil the train. Nobody turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up. Let me come the bullman party.
You people ready?
Nobody hold me. Let me come
You people ready?
Cause they want me.
You people ready? You people the right choice.
Somebody pass the bullman.
Pass the bullman back. Man, share the bullman.
Turn it up, turn it up. Crocus is so spinal. Super power spinal. Dr. G just spinal. Check this, check that, check this, check that, check this, check that. Let me go.
Hey!
Let me go.
Hey!
Let me go.
Pass the bullman. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Pass the bullman.
Pass the bullman, 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 pass the bullman. Let go behind, 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 let go behind.
Ladies, put some in it.
Money that belong to you and me. And you got that for signature. You know I need that paper. That's enough to leave with us from way up high.
Well, good night to the people of Bolans. If you come from round south, let me hear you say yay! Crab Hill Posse! Johnson Point Posse! Erlin's Posse! Bowling! Anybody come from Bowling? All right then. Look! I was here on Sunday afternoon. I was here. We did a walk through. And we were down by West Palm Beach. And look, it saddened me. Because I remember when we were in government. And we came up with a plan. Brother B was the representative then. That we would get funding to deal with the flooding problem down in West Palm Beach. And I was so sad when I spoke to the folks down in that area that nothing has been done under this administration. When we did it, it was in 2011, 2012. And we put all the plans in place. When we left office in 2014, we already had the plans for West Palm Beach. We had the plans for over by Martin's Village. And we had the plans for over by Fort Road, McKinnon's. Well, I see they come over by me and they're taking all kind of praise. But let them know those plans were already in place when they came there. What they like to do is take false praise. Anything good, them they. Anything that they feel not so good, UPP. They want to put everything that is good on their plate. Yesterday now, I see a picture with Minister of Education and Prime Minister and Samantha Marshall walking through the St. Mary's Secondary School. I wonder if they know where the money come from to even do that and who negotiate the money. Look, let me tell you, it was Sister Jackie Quinn when she was Minister of Education. She negotiated a loan. Well, it was actually a soft loan from the Caribbean Development Bank. And there were 3 schools. One was in Barbuda, the McChesney George School. And the other one was the Irene B. Williams School. And the third one was the St. Mary's School. Now, the reason why it took so long is because they had a lot of problems with the flooding, and anybody who come from this area would know that. And that is what delayed it. But when we left in 2014, the only thing that was left for them to do is to select the contractors. Everything else was in place. And it took them 8 years to get it done. And then they come and puppy show themselves like if they do something. I am telling you, my brothers and sisters, the time for a change is now. And I want the people of St. Mary's South to give an unequivocal undertaking that the man for the job is none other than the Honorable Cartwright Marshall. He is the right marshal. He is the only marshal. He is the marshal for the marshal. Look, I hear they come with a budget. I don't know if you call it a fudget. I don't know if you call it a bluff budget. Somebody say a reject. Somebody else say a bounce budget. Look, let me just pull out one part of that and show you how they sink in this country. Now, in 2010, the United Progressive Party government, we borrowed $101 million US. Follow me. The interest rate was 1.1%. It meant, therefore, that in interest over 8 years, because that was the term, 8 years, we would have paid 88 million US. Sorry, 8 million. 8 million, follow me good. 8 million US or 20 million EC. So follow that. UPP. We borrow 101 million. Interest rate 1.1%. Over 8 years, we pay 8 million US in interest. That work out to be 20 million in EC. Okay, now, you have the so-called genius, the so-called bright spark, the one that say that he is the man that can fix the finances of this country. So he come to the people now, and he say he borrowed 200 million US. You follow me? 200 million. Interest rate 4.5% over 10 years. Interest. 90 million US dollars or 240 EC dollars. Take out your calculator. Take out your pen and paper. I want you to understand that they are trying to masquerade dunceness for brightness. We borrow 101 million and we end up and pay $20 million over 8 years. And they say, oh, Lovell mash up economy, Lovell this and Lovell that. So the bright man come now. He borrowed 200 at 4.5 and land Antigua people with an interest payment of 240 million EC dollars over 10 years. Facts. Check your budget. Can't doubt me with that. So I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, we need a change. We need a change. And I want you to understand that the United Progressive Party is ready for that change. You know, their approach to the cost of living is that they can't do anything about it. And the cost of living today is higher than it has ever been. I'm not saying it's our fault in Antigua, because transportation costs have gone up. Not only that, you have the price going up with the products. So those things happen. But we put a proposal on the table to help poor people in this country. We say we would reduce the import duty on food stuff that come into the country so poor people can eat. And in some cases we say we would eliminate the duty on food stuff to lower the prices. We say we would review the minimum wage so people can live. So the minimum wage becomes a living wage. I tell you, man, our record speaks for itself. Let me tell you how it goes. In 1981, the minimum wage was set at $6 an hour. 1981, $6 an hour. And between 1981 and 2004, when the Labour Party was booted out of office, they didn't touch the minimum wage. Between 1981 and 2004, one day young people, tell me how much a year is that? Friends, how much a year is that? How much? Plenty? You're getting out for that. Come again. How much that? 23. Oh, you see, chest so bright. 23 years. Okay. They didn't touch the minimum wage. Now, in 2008, the UPP moved the minimum wage from $6 to $7.50. In 2013, we did another review of the minimum wage. And we moved it to $8.20. And we left it there for them. Because when the recommendation came in, it was early 2014. So we left it there. We said, look after the people of Antigua and Barbuda. We don't do all the hard work. We have already completed the review. And it took them 2 years to implement the new minimum wage. And they've been in power now for 8 years. And there has been no review of the minimum wage. We say a UPP administration within the first 100 days, within the first 100 days of a UPP administration, we will conduct through the Antigua and Barbuda Labor Code as provided by law a review of the minimum wage so that people can have a living wage. Oh God, man, cost of living too high. Poor people can't eat. The United Progressive Party, we are a people first party. And we say we will do a review of the minimum wage because only UPP ever touch minimum wage. The Labour Party is prepared to see people work for little or nothing and do nothing about it. Let me hear the horns for the UPP. But you see, them they comfort up. Wait, what happened to my shirt? Look, I hear all kind of remedy coming from over there. Oh my goodness me. Anyway, I can't repeat that. But I want to say, brothers and sisters, that the United Progressive Party, we feel your pain. We understand your pain. We know that better must come and that we can do better. And I want to understand what kind of heart these people have. You have a prime minister who will look at you and tell you, what is wrong if his son can make 30 and 40,000 a month? He said, that's just a little bit. The same one who, when he was going to college, have the heart to go and get the $5,000 from the Board of Education, robbing other people of the opportunity. And then he going now look at you and boast off and going on like if, well, that is how ordinary people live. How much people in Antigua right now can say they pull in $30,000 and $40,000? When you're renting a place in Jennings and you have state insurance, pay your rent. You have medical benefits, pay your rent. You have APUA, pay your rent. What happened to everybody else? What happened to who have place to rent? How come they can't get nowhere to rent? Everything will go one place. You call it, what do you call it? The FFG. Family and Friends of Gaston. FFG. You have had the FFG qualification. That's the only qualification you need for make it in Antigua. But if you're an ordinary, hard-working person, you can't make it. So I want to ask him, what about the unemployed people from Jolly Beach? You're not a heart for them? Kalisha, no heart for you. Farmer Liat workers, Clarence, nothing for you. The employees of CAS, look, if this were Potters, I would have said something happened to my throat. Because I was talking perfectly. Look, Carty, you sure Potter man to come up here? Anyway, all I'm saying, the people of this country who are suffering, they want to change. They're fed up of the callousness of this prime minister. And we say, brothers and sisters, that the United Progressive Party, we are the progressive people in this country. We are the people with the heart. We are the people who say, people first. Oh, I can't wait for the day when I see the smiles on your faces again. I can't wait for the day when we walk hand in hand, knowing that there is a secure future for our children. I can't wait for the day when we will all sing together, sing the promised land is here. Oh, my brothers and sisters, I hope you feel it like I feel it. Tell me if you feel the need for change. If you feel the need for change, blow your horn. Oh my, if you feel the need for change. Oh my people, better days are coming. Better days are coming. The United Progressive Party, we are the right choice. We are the right choice. And for St. Mary's South, the Honorable Cartwright Marshall is the right choice. Forward ever, backward never. No retreat, no surrender. No retreat, no surrender. One love. And I want to bring on the final speaker. My brothers and sisters, the man from up by the east. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear it for the man who going fix Robin Yearwood, none other than Alex Brown, because this time around we voting Alex Brown.
white powder and you